On the real guard side, we have one veteran squad with 3 snipers, Commissar Yarrick, 2 Lehman Russ, 1 battle tank, 1 Vanquisher, both with heavy bolters, both with laser cannons. We have a Vendetta, 2 Chimeras with their basic setup. We got 2 infantry squads with the platoon command squad, 1 scout sentinel with an autocannon, and a second veteran squad with 2 grenade launchers and a melta gun. And on the command squad, we got 2 guys with grenade launchers and 1 with a plasma gun. And that is the Imperial Guard Army. On the Tau side of the field, we have 1 3-man stealth suit squad. The team leader has a fusion gun, and there's a marker drone. We have 1 gun drone squadron just to fill up some points. We have 2 Devilfish, and the gun drones on them are going to proxy as the secret or smart missile system. We have 1 Hammerhead Railhead. We have 2 12-man Fire Warrior squads, 1 Stealth Suit Commander, and 1 12-man Kroot squad with a Shaper, and that is the Tau Force. We roll for game type, and it is the 2 objectives. So we have 1 there and 1 there in each other's deployment zones. We did do table quarters, so the Imperial Guard set up in that corner up on this hill. The Kroot outflanked into that wooded terrain, and the Fire Warriors lined themselves up in their area. The stealth suits put themselves in reserves to outflank, and the gun drones put themselves in reserves to deep strike. And that is it. We're going to roll to see if the Tau player can get first turn. And he does. We'll be back after first turn. After turn 1, the Tau did a couple of marker lights into a Chimera, and 1 seeker missile went off and didn't do anything but just stun it for a turn, or shake it for a turn, and then the Devilfish didn't really do anything at all. The Hammerhead moved over, shot at the Lehman Russ, and immobilized it. And then the 2 Lehman Russes have been firing, and nothing seems to be going well for the Imperial Guard so far. Everything's fired at, cover saves were made and taken and passed. And that is turn 1. We'll catch you after turn 2. Turn at the end of turn 2, stealth suits outflanked in and immobilized and destroyed a weapon on the Lehman Russ. That Lehman Russ fired at and destroyed the Hammerhead tank. The Vendetta moved up, fired a laser at the Devilfish, and took out his smart missile system. A couple of shooting from the Devilfish wrecked the Sentinel. The 2 Chimeras and the infantry squad moved up and fired everything they had at the Kroot, and the Kroot did lose about 5 guys, but they stood their ground, and they're still there. That is the end of turn 2. Moving on to turn 3. Okay, after turn 3, the Devilfishes didn't really do anything. Marker lights didn't really do anything. The commander jumped up and tried to shoot at the Vendetta, who didn't do anything. The Vendetta shot at the commander, but his invulnerable save saved the day. Stealth suits moved over and blew up that other Lehman Russ, and then they lost a guy to the explosion and failed their leadership and ran. And then the gun drones deep struck in, shot out, killed a couple of that veteran squad, and then they got shot up by the Chimera, and they only have 1 guy left, and they're fleeing off the table. The big happenings over here is the Kroot jumped into the assault, did a big assault, and killed most of the Imperial Guard, and then the Imperial Guard's turn, he assaulted back, but then nothing really happened, so they are locked in close combat. On to turn 4. Okay, at turn 4, this is an epic duel that has gone on. The only 2 remaining in these 2 assaults is the Shaper against the Sergeant. These guys just kind of stayed put, didn't really have anything to fire at or anything, so they've been there. Stealth suits regrouped and just kind of popped up over there. That one couldn't shoot, so he just moved up. Vendetta shot at and killed the commander, who didn't really do anything all game anyway, so he deserved to die. Devilfish moved up, and they're the ones who shook the Chimera. that is the end of turn 4. We're moving on to the possible last turn of the game. Okay, at the end of turn 5, Devilfish moved up, shot at the Chimera, and stunned it, so I couldn't move or shoot next turn. Vendetta moved over, fired the Devilfish, but he made his cover save. The Veteran Squad fired at the Stealth Suits and killed one. Stealth Suits had fired at Lehman Russ and still did not manage to finish it off. So right now it's the end of 5, and the Tau hold 1 objective here. The Guard hold 1 objective here, and we're going to go ahead and roll to see if the game continues. 1, the game ends at a tie.